sir.
To save.
So I want to get some knowledge about your latest Jergens equipments and work holding devices. So could you introduce your company first?
Yes, let me take the liberty to introduce Jergens to you first of all.
Okay.
Jergens is a US-based manufacturing company.
Yes.
And this is into existence since the early 1940s.
Yeah.
So we are like 85 years old
Yes.
now, and we have 3 factories set up in the United States first of all.
United States. Yeah. Good.
Yes, we have got the headquarters in Cleveland,
Yeah.
and the other facility is close to Chicago, and the third one is in California.
Good.
And all of these that you see as work holding systems, the
Yes.
concepts are all manufactured in the Cleveland system.
Yes.
Yeah, and we are very, very known for our quick change fixturing mechanisms.
Yes.
Under work holding, we have got
You mean a lot of innovative? things?
yeah,
Yes.
we say that savings under the spindle.
Okay.
You know, the spindle has to run, and the machine has to cut the chips to make money.
Yes.
If it doesn't run, you
Yes.
don't make money, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's where we help you to
Yeah.
run the spindle as much as possible.
Okay.
So whenever there is a batch production,
Yes.
right? Low mix, and low volume. That's too bad.
Yes.
You're going to have frequent changeovers of fixtures on your machine bed.
Yes.
What would you do? You, on the conventional basis, you're going to do a dialing, you locate and lock
Yes.
fixture.
Yes.
Whereas with this,
Yeah.
we are going to make it so easy
Yes.
because we are not going to have the conventional setup at all.
Yes.
All that we need is chance to locate and lock your fixture.
Yeah.
So that way, you are making the system very simple and quick, easy. Plus, you're de-skilling the operation.
Yeah.
You don't need a skilled operator
Yes. It's great.
to do it, right? That going forward is going to be for sure in the next 5 to 10 years. You're going to find the labor shortage everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Even in India, we are going to
In my country also we are facing.
obviously that makes sense to me because it needs a special setup, right?
Yeah. Sure.
You need to have the skill in you.
Yes.
And I myself have done this. It is too tough. Using a dial gauge, getting a 0-0 done,
Oh.
and clamping. I have tried it myself. I know how tough it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And there is a lot of fatigue for the operator as well. And this gives you, the entire changeover.
Yes.
The gamut happens in a minute time.
Okay.
Let's do a live case.
Okay.
This is fixture 1,
Yes. Fixture one.
and this is fixture 2.
Yes.
I'm going to change the fixture
Okay.
and you tell me in how much time
Okay.
I have got the 0-0 done and clamped, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Wait.
Okay, let's say this is clamp,
Yeah. Right.
and this is let's assume that this is your machine bed.
Right. 1, 2, 3.
Fixture 1
Yeah.
goes down.
Okay.
This is your fixture 2.
Yes.
Your offline setting is all done.
Okay.
My X is over.
Okay.
My Y is over.
Yes.
13 micron repeatability is over.
Yeah.
My clamping is over.
Okay.
I've given 2.5 tons clamping load now,
Okay.
and this top rolling is ready to get machined.
Yeah.
So what is the time taken?
It's under 40 seconds.
So I have done the entire gamut
It's
of
very
changing
amazing,
in less than 2 minutes.
Yes.
So imagine the number of batch production setups
Yes.
happening in each of the machining centers.
Yes.
What is on the yearly basis? How many hours you are stopping your machine? Say you
Maybe.
stop it for 100 hours. I don't know what is the per hour machine rate in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
You just multiply it, and you know what is the savings.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not just that, this is about quick change of the fixtures.
Okay.
On the top rolling side, how different and how innovative are we?
Okay.
This is a vice,
Yes.
but not the single station.
Okay.
It is a multi-station.
Multi-station.
vice, right?
Okay. Right.
2 jobs,
Ah.
and that's not the great thing about it.
Ah.
It is
All are soft jaws.
all soft jaws and quick change,
Yeah.
reversible. So what does it mean? A, B, C, D
Yeah.
fixtures
Yeah.
in one single vice.
setup. Yes. It's very great.
And imagine, let's say down the line for 5 to 10 years,
Yeah.
what is the inventory? By 4. Not 100 kgs, only 25 kgs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And say for instance, you don't want a small job to be clamped, you want a full job
Okay.
to be, you utilize the full job. You can remove this out, you can
Yeah.
take this out. I'll just show you how it is done. It's too easy basically. You take the fixed jaw out and move one of these between these two jaws, any jaws that you like,
Yes.
move to one side,
Okay.
and the adapter plate would lock it, and there you go to utilize the entire base of the vice. Now, that is not it. You are not happy doing it on a vice, you want to do it on a fixture plate.
Okay.
What I'm supposed to do? Should I remove this out of the base plate? No, certainly not.
No need.
You just have to remove all the vice jaws here.
Jaws.
And do you see a dovetail here?
Ah.
You can use a plate with a dovetail in the bottom and lock it. You still can use your fixture plate on the top. So that is the beauty of these vices that we have got. Oh man, I mean, I think I'm taking a lot of time. I'm leaving at this point.
Yeah.
So let's not lose the time. And this is about quick change on the vice.
Okay.
This repeats within plus minus 13 microns.
30 micron. Okay. Repeatability again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your position accuracy demands you less than that. Do I have something? Yes, I do. I have GPS. We
Okay.
call this as 0-point positioning system.
Okay.
And this repeats within 5 microns.
That's great.
And that one is a mechanical system. This is operated either by pneumatic
Yeah.
or hydraulic.
Yeah.
And that took me 1.5 minutes. This will take me 2 seconds.
Yeah. What is the holding force?
Okay, we have different sizes.
Okay.
In that case, the minimum diameter of the shank is 13 mm. It
13
goes
mm.
up to 50 mm.
Okay.
The fast moving sizes are 20 mm
Oh.
at 1.2 tons clamping each. This we have got from K5 to K40, K5, K10, K20, K40. That is the increments.
Okay.
And K5 hardly gives you 300 kg load, whereas the K40 gives you approximately 2.5 tons
Oh, yes.
per module. But that is strongest of all.
Yes.
This may break.
Yeah.
That you have to put in a lot of energy and time to break that.
Okay. Okay.
The biggest size of a 50 mm diameter can give you 8.8 tons per shank. And that is what ball locks is about and the quick change system is about.
Okay.
And coming to OKVice. OKVice is a wedge mechanism. This is manufactured in Finland.
Finland.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we are international partners for them.
Okay.
We have the rights to sell any place, and we are expecting someone from OKVice to come. We had a plan to get Yuho Itola, the managing director of OKVice, to come here, but unfortunately he was sick, so he's not coming. Anyways, the beauty of this clamp is got a wedge,
Ah.
so you can torque the bolt
Okay.
and make these two faces go outwards.
Yeah.
Develop resistance and clamp two jaws. I'll show it here. You see what's happening here? Job, here is your clamp.
Yes.
Workpiece 1, workpiece 2, your clamp. So, this rail system can have two more jobs.
Another. Yeah.
Say for instance, you are going to have some 600 or 700 rail base. You'll be having 6 or 7, I don't know. So it's not about a single part clamping on your envelope, machine envelope anymore. It's all about multi. And we can also make this tooling columns for your HMCs if at all you need.
Ah. Oh. This is aluminium, I think.
Yeah, because we have to move it.
Okay.
Handle this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not that easy. So
Okay. Let me see. We're right in the Jergens.
these actually are made in India, only the columns.
Okay. Could you explain about the threading inserts?
Okay, we call this as key locking threaded inserts.
Okay.
These are actually a maintenance product. When you say there is a thread failure,
Okay.
there is a thread bears,
Yeah.
you have to take care of the maintenance part, right?
Okay.
Be it a plate or a frame or your job. When there is a loss of thread, and you need the same thread at the same place. How we are going to do it? We got something called key locking threaded inserts, and how it is used? We have a threaded insert with an ID and OD thread. Say for instance, you need an ID thread of M8. We'll have M8 in the ID, M14 or M16 in the OD.
Standard Audi.
Yeah, standard. Both are standard. ID will be coarse thread and OD will be fine thread.
Fine thread.
Fine threads are there for the greater engagement.
Okay.
That's the reason. Say for instance, this is your thread, this is gone, it's all lost, you need a new thread in the same place. Drill and tap it to the OD thread size. Now, your pull out is done. You cannot pull it out, but there is still torque out. You have to nullify the torque out. You have to punch the 4 keys down. It will get broached, and that's it. You got a new key.
Okay.
You got the new key thread in the same place.
Yeah, it's great.
That's it. So you're not going to have some, headache with all the special tooling stuff. Nothing.
Yeah, what are the material we can use?
We have got this for the commercial grades, for the general industry application. Plus, we are one of the top suppliers to the US military.
Okay.
All these, what you see here, are made in Chicago.
Chicago.
We meet all these aerospace and military standards. And we have been successfully selling this for more than 20-30 years now, I would say. Yeah. We have got sizes right from M2 to M24.
Yeah, in Sri Lanka also some customers are using for jig plates.
Absolutely, yes. See, this is going to save your headache. Once there is a problem and because of a small thread, you cannot stop the process.
Okay.
That's too bad. So you can have this handy, and you don't need the special tools or pre-winding tools to be used. So, and it's going to be very quick and easy. Again, quick and easy.
But what is the hardness of this thread?
Not the thread. The question to be asked about is the hardness of the key. Locking. I mean, key is the one that pierces through, right? So we can do up to 55 HRC.
HRC.
Yeah. So this is 30 to 35, which can easily cut through the soft bases like aluminum and all. But if it is a hardened material, say for instance, very recently to one of the Huawei project, 30-meter telescope project, we sold these insert in Nitronic 60.
How many cycles we can use this?
How many?
Cycles.
As good as your previous thread. As good as your previous thread. And not.
Could you explain about this pyramid riser?
Oh yeah, I'll be very glad to do so. Before starting with the riser, let me give an introduction to the vise.
Okay.
This is a multi-axis vise that you see on the top.
Wow.
What is the beauty of this vise? You just need 3 mm bolting in the bottom.
Yes.
And say for instance, this is your job. You just need 3 mm
3 mm.
to be bolted in the bottom with these grippers, and this is a self-centering vise. And once you do that, all the 5 sides of your job is ready to get machined. That's why we call it as a 5-axis vise. 5 CV vise we call it as.
What is the holding force?
Okay, at a 70 Newton meter torque, this can give you somewhere around 1.3 or 1.4 tons. Okay, with respect to torque, it differs. And again, quick change, repeatable and reversible. All that you're going to do is snap it and reverse it. That's it.
I want to try.
Go ahead, let's do it. I'll tell you how it works.
Okay.
It's moving.
Right.
We have a dovetail
Okay.
in the bottom.
Okay.
This is a dovetail pocket,
Yeah.
and we have a plunger.
Ah.
So what happens is, this dovetail, you press the plunger.
Press and lock.
Yeah, you get the relief for the other dovetail on the opposite side. That's it. Now you try. We have to press this way and take it out. That's it. You know,
Straight.
I know it's tough for the first time, but you just do it for a couple of times and you'll be very familiar with it. So now I say this is your 5-axis bed. You have a very short envelope and you have to make utilize of the best extent possible because it's a costly machine. 5-axis machine or any multi-axis machines are very expensive. So Instead of having just one top tooling and having one job to get machined, let me make use of the envelope with multi parts. And how do you do that without the tool falling? You have to have a pyramid riser, and that's where we have introduced this. And we have got a pallet in the bottom. These are all pallets. We call it as quick lock pallets.
Look, yeah.
You are going to just talk and take the fixture or your job out and come up with a new fixture on the same place. Again, quick change. So this is what we do with respect to the multi-axis work holding system.
Okay, this is comes with, I think, black oxide.
Yeah. This is how we do it in US, and we have replicated the same way.
What are the sizes?
We
Available
have got a couple of sizes. One is 130 mm that you see here, and the other one is 75 mm, which probably is there on the other tooling column that you see. So these are the two sizes, but the opening differs with respect to the sizes. And we have got, I think, 4 variants with respect to the opening of these vices.
Karthik, could you explain about quick lock pin?
Okay, quick lock pins are nothing but quick release pins.
Yes,
In an industrial base where you have quarter joints or any pivot joints,
pivot joints.
that gets frequently used.
Frequently used.
This is what we have for those applications, and this again are coming under the aerospace and defense fastener section. As you know, Jergens is one of the top suppliers to the US military. We are so successful in selling these MS grades, military standard pins, and of course this is getting used on the normal industry as well, the commercial parts as well. So what does this do? The body is made up of 17.4 pH. And let's say for this size, 5 mm or a 6 mm diameter, this is going to take a shear load of around 5 tons. And imagine about this size. It's going to be huge. So for instance, you are going to have some locking arm where the arm length is getting frequently changed, or you have any other pivot application in your factory that is you are using a quarter joint, but you don't know what is the load that it can take, because no engineering is done to it. But in this case, we have done all engineering, and we know till what extent or to the what load, shear load extent, this can be used. And once this is fit, there you are going to fit and forget. This is going to be there for a lifelong.
What is the hardness level?
This is 17.4 pH, I told you, right? 17.4 pH. So that is the material that we use, and that's why I'm saying this can be used in any part of the world with any defense. They say like grade A, grade B, grade C. I don't know much about the defense side, but any part of the world, any grade, you can still use it. And that's what is special about the quick lock pins.